All right. Peace. Peace, family. Thank y'all for tuning in. When you come in, please mute your microphone. When you come in, please mute your microphone. When you're coming in, and if you can't, you mute your mic, I'll mute it for you. But please do mute your microphone when you do come in. Make sure everybody is muted. I don't want no feedback. Let me make sure. Right here. Okay. Cool. As long as everybody's muted, we good. All right. So taking a look from last week, right? Taking a look from last week, we're still consolidating on top of what used to be resistance. This right here used to be the resistance, is now operating as the support. Hold on. Hey, Chad, I'm going to make you the co-host right quick, bro, so you to let people in.
All right.
Make sure you the co-host. Yep, you the co-host. All right. Let the people in for me as I'm talking, please, bro. All right. So, consolidation. This right here, this little area right here, we're consolidating in between this resistance and this support. You can see it on the daily much better. Remember I said that this box was an area of interest? That's the box that we're in right now. Buying it, resistance. Buying it, almost at the resistance again. So we're consolidating in between 1.127 trillion and 1.178 trillion dollars. So as long as we're consolidating in between these 2 points, I feel comfortable on accumulation. I feel real comfortable on accumulation as long as we're consolidating between these 2 points. Really, as long as we're holding this macro uptrend that I got on the weekly. If we lose this macro uptrend that I got on the weekly, then I would say all bets are off for me as far as any upside is concerned. But right now, we're just playing off of this box right now. Check out the EMAs. You're above all major moving averages. You're above all major moving averages right now on the daily. See what you look like on the weekly. Still getting rejected by that 100 day. Still that 100 day. That 100 day is not playing fair at all. I would really love to see this 100 day start operating as the support. We start operating as the support, and it's go time. And really, if we start getting above this 236 that I got on my Fibonacci retracement. 236 on the Fibonacci retracement is $1.241 trillion. Currently trading at 1.153 trillion. So keep an eye out for that. Now let's take a look at some assets. First up, we got Aave. Aave still getting met with the resistance right here on our downtrend. 50 days still operating as the resistance. This is on a weekly time frame. So as long as we're still consolidating, we have support on your 20-day, but the 50-day right here is coinciding with our downtrend that we had drawn from, where's this area at? May the 10th, 2021. Currently trading at July the 11th, 2023. So we're still in this downtrend. I would really like to see us get support above this downtrend right here, right where my purple line is.
What, baby?
Hold on.
Huh?
Do that. All right, cool. That's better. Anything that's trading above $84.54 would make me a strong buyer. But right now, we're in this period between this 20-day, which is roughly around $69.90, and $84.54. But like I said, we start using this as the support, even on a daily. Start using that as the support, I will look for Aave to make a move. And Aave looks like it's starting to make a move right now. but you haven't got that 200-day support just yet. Right here, open this up some more. You don't have that 200-day support just yet. Like on the daily, if you can get that 200-day support, I would say somewhere around 71, 77. Right there. You get that support right there, and that might be a feasible trade somewhere in the neighborhood to about 80 bucks if you do that on a 5 or a 10x leverage. But then you might get met with the resistance somewhere around $81.45. But really, I'm really looking for this area to get taken out because I want to get above that downtrend. So like I said, I'd be a really strong buyer if we start accumulating or start consolidating above $84.54. See what you look like on your moving averages. Seeing you losing positive momentum, but you're looking like you want to be positive on price. See what your RSI says. Now, RSI is under your SMA, which is this yellow line right here. That yellow line right there. But on price, you're at 58, a little above 58, 58.85 on your RSI, but your MACD is reading negative momentum. So I would have to say, let's do one of these. Based off of my RSI and based off of price, not based off the momentum, I would say we could probably start consolidating above 71, 77. But you got to close this on the daily. So you got 6 hours and 49 minutes left. As long as you don't lose this 50-day right here at 64.95, you can still see some more upside on AVE. As that used to be the support right back here, turn into the resistance here, support again here, and now that could be a back test support, but I'm really looking for that to break this upside. That's on AVE. Let's take a look at curve. Look at that box. Look at this box right here. That's that same box that I drew from last week that gave us the resistance. It's the exact same box. Hold on. I got some feedback coming in. Somebody is hot micing. Yeah, thank you. All right, I had to fix that right quick. So that box that I drew last week as the resistance, that is playing out as the resistance. As long as you do not lose this 20-day right here, 75 cents, currently trading at 79 cents. If you don't lose 75, 74, you should be good to go. Anything below 75, 74, you're looking at 70 cents. Anything below 70 cents, you're looking at 66 cents. See what you look like on the weekly. Yep, you just came back up to test your 20-day on your weekly. So you still could be in that downtrend. Yeah. Let's take a look. Yep, right there. See that point right there? That was a lower high. And then this point right here, that's a lower high as well. So you could be seeing some more downside, or you could consolidate between 75 cents and 82 cents before you decide to break out of this resistance. If you can get above that resistance at 87 cents, start consolidating up there, I would say look for $1.01 to get hit. But you have to get an opening and a closing above that resistance. There is no up unless you break through this. And your 200-day is right inside the resistance box as well. So I would definitely say 87.77. Anything above 87.77, then you can start looking for that $1.01 area. That's on curve. Take a look at Matic. Okay, Matic. Nice. Very nice. Very nice. Let's take a look at that. I like that. Okay. Matic looked like it want to run up to this 20-day right here at 84.95. Let's take a look at your MACD. Coming out of negative momentum on the weekly, probably positive on your daily. Yes, you are. So you playing a daily game on MACD right now. Let's see what you got on your RSI. Plenty of room. Plenty of room to move on your RSI. Currently at a 58.56. So let's see how this plays out. Let's turn this off. Let me turn that off. Do I want to run the fib from here to here? I think I do. Nice. You're looking at 79.47 on Matic. Currently testing this halfway mark as the resistance. Let me open this all the way up for y'all. Y'all can see this. All I did was a swing high to a swing low. That's all I did. Your entry could have been at 61.87 because you had the 236 support. Currently, you're getting met with the resistance at the halfway mark. If you can start using 74.04 on a daily as support instead of resistance, and I will make my next target the 618 at 79.47, almost 80 cents. So you're looking at a possible, let's see what you got for a possible long position. I will make my stop. Yeah, right there. But you could get a back test. Let me see something. Let's give it down the 4 hour. Yeah. Ooh. Nice consolidation right there on the 4 hour too. This could turn into support again, though. You do have 2 hours and 43 minutes to figure that out. Do I want to lower that? Yeah. Let's lower the stop. Let's make the stop here. This back on the daily. Give me some EMAs. You do have support from your 50-day. You do have support from your 50-day. Let's say RSI. RSI looks good. Give it to me on a 4 hour. Overbought a little bit on your RSI. It was overbought right here, starting to come back down. So you could come back and test your 20-day. So where my stop is, I would say would your entry should be. That would be a safe assumption. Let's see what you look like on the 1 hour. Holding the 20-day on the 1 hour. Really holding your 20-day on your 1 hour. That's nice. Very nice. So, yeah. You can either get a back test or you could continue to hold this as the support. Again, I wouldn't take an entry on this unless I start getting some closures above 74.04. So as this stands right now, I wouldn't even take a position on this. The only reason why I like the way this looks and it could possibly do a run up to this 100-day is because you have a very, very nice bullish engulfing right here, which indicates that buyers are definitely in the market on Matic. Now, if Bitcoin decides to pull back, then it's definitely going to pull back the rest of the market. So this will probably just be a back test. So any type of crazy pullback, I would jump in, but I'm definitely not a buyer right now until I start getting above this halfway mark. And really, the halfway mark doesn't really even exist on a Fibonacci retracement. So let that be your guide, though. Start getting that open and closure, at least on a 1 hour of 74.04. Because right now it's being treated as the resistance, as you can see right here. That's on Matic. All right, and where is my chart? There we go. Let's take a look at sushi. Really, you can only look at sushi on the daily on this one particular chart that I have. I don't know why. Let me see if I can find a better chart on sushi. Finance, yeah, there we go. That's nice. There we go. Nice. You had a full 618 or 1618 retracement. Let's see what you look like on the weekly. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You had a nice little dead cat bounce off of the weekly, but now it's still looking like it could come back down and test that again. So sushi is still to the downside. Sushi is still to the downside. I can delete that now. And actually, let me adjust that and put that up here. Nice. So actually, the full 618 retracement, after I just adjusted my levels, the full 1618 retracement is at 44 cents. So currently trading at 63 cents. So any type of weekly closure below 59 cents, I would target 44 cents, and it's actually 444. Nice. Let's see what type of move we can get to the downside. 29.87% to the downside. With a possible stop loss at 10% to the upside. So that's definitely a swing play that I will be taking a look at. But on the daily, really anything on the daily that closes below 59.4, I'll go ahead and start my short just to give me that little bit of wiggle room if we decide to break above this 20-day right here, which is at 65 cents. Currently trading at 63.4. And that's on sushi. Take a look at Balancer. Balancer still not looking good. You could be seeing a new low for Balancer. Look at that to the one spot. Man, any type of closure, to be honest with you, any type of closure below $3.64, I would target $1.15 on Balancer, to be honest with you. This thing is dying. Look at that. If you look at it on a monthly, that's crazy. Let me see if I can find a better chart. Let's see what Coinbase has. Yeah, there we go. That thing looked exactly like Algorand. And look at that. Look at that. All I did was do a Fibonacci retracement. I didn't do nothing major. I did a swing low to a swing high, last lowest point to its last highest point. And look at that. On a monthly, you have resistance at $4.92. Next level of support is only going to come in at $3.61. Anything under $3.61, I will be targeting $1.94. So to be honest with you, let's see what type of stop loss what I'll be looking at, because I know the downside is awesome. So stop loss for real would be about 13.38%. But the downside, yeesh. You're looking at 57.58% to the downside. 57.58% to the downside. I think I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take a bite out of that right quick. Hold on. Let's go ahead and do that. Right here. And then I want this to go here. Right here. And then, where's my take profit? Not that far down. That thing went super low. I don't want it that far. All I wanted is to this area right here. Yep. 57.52%. I'll take that. I'll take that any day. So let's go ahead, bust a short right now. My ETH long position is dying. I'm still gonna hold on to that one though. All right, so taking a short on a balancer, I would say what? Let's do 1,000. Let's take profit. Let's do 1.95. Stop loss. Where's my stop loss? 520. Sell. Let's see what happens. See if I'm right or if I'm wrong. Right here.
Hello?
What's up, man?
Everybody?
No, your mom upstairs. I'm sorry. Dang, I missed the whole section right here. There we go. Because optimism is so new, we're gonna have to look at it on a daily and a 4-hour. Right here. You know what? Let's redo all of this. Nice. I would do something like this. Nice. And then I would do something like this. There's your 20-day right there, right above or below your 382. Turn on your RSI. Your RSI looks good. RSI looks like it wants to point up and hit this next target. But you got to use $1.26 in order to find that support. 126 is going to be your support. Next area to take profit is going to be $1.38. So if we can get an entry above here, where's my magnet? Let me turn the magnet off. Right there. You're looking at an almost 10% return just in between these two areas right here on OP. Anything closing below $1.19, or I'm sorry, $1.11, 111. Anything closing below that area is going to be bearish. Anything closing below that. Let's take a look at this on a 4-hour. 4-hour looks positive. You're still meeting some resistance areas, especially at this 100-day right here at $1.25. But like I said, if you can start using this 382 as your support, the only resistance you're going to find is at $1.30 where the 200-day is. But then you can take profit if you can start using that 200-day as the support. Let's see what your MACD says. MACD is a little bit red and a little bit white, possibly getting ready to make a move. So I'm really liking the way that this is looking, because all of this was your impulsive move right here. This was just an impulsive move followed by consolidation. So we can continue to consolidate above $1.11. I would be targeting $1.38, but you got to get above that 20-day. That's on OP. Let's take a look at FTM. Start from scratch. I did a swing low to a swing high Fibonacci retracement on this. Currently holding the support at your 786, which is 26.94. Anything closing below 26.06 is going to be bearish for FTM, and your first stop is going to be somewhere around 23.98. Anything trading below 23.98 can actually start finding support right around 22.68, and then below that you find it somewhere around 1988. Actually, I like that year. That's a good year. Let me mark that off. 1988 looks good. I'm gonna wait until I get closures below this level though, because if I start using my 786 as the support, then I could see an increase to this resistance, which will be about 32 cents. But the thing that I like most about FTM is when it moves to this resistance right here is a 20% move. I love the way FTM moves, the way it trades, the way that these little small movements. Could you even imagine that just 5 or 6 cents could create such a move? Is really, really phenomenal, especially on our 10 or 20x leverage. Let's see this on the weekly. See what your EMA's got to say on the weekly. You never even touched the 20-day. You never even touched the 20-day on your EMAs. Never even, price action never even got to it. So it's going to be kind of difficult to say that this is still bullish when you had this kind of like consolidation right here from this impulsive move. So, but with this red candlestick right here following that doji, we could be seeing that downside that I was just talking about. So, like I said, any type of closure on a daily, maybe even on a 4-hour. Let's see it on the 4-hour. Yep. Look at that. You're under all major moving averages on the 4-hour. So, yeah, any type of closure, I would say even start my short here. Anything under 26.90, I'll go ahead and start a short on FTM. Anything under 26.90. But if you really get under that 26.06 and you start trading under there, then yeah, that's when the short really is going to come into play. And that's on FTM. Let's take a look at Algorand. This thing is just selling. Constant sell on Algorand. Constant sell. Jeez. Where is the floor? Let's find the floor. Find the floor. Let me turn my magnet back on. Bam. There we go. Algorand could find the floor at 737. So basically a little under 7.5 cents. Little under 7.5 cents. Currently trading a little bit above 10.5 cents right now. So your next stop is the 1414 spot at 1021, currently trading at 1077. But I'm looking for that thing to hit right here. That's a 31.26% downside. So we actually have been shorting Algorand since shit. I think I've been shorting Algorand since I want to say somewhere. I started calling it right around 18 cents. So if you would have caught it and been on the downtrend side of this, right around that 18-cent mark, you would have been 42% in profit right now. What's up, man? What's that? Oh, the shoes? Let me see them. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh, yeah. 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 Oh,
This
yeah.
one don't look thick.
Not at all.
I never had them kind in general. So.
No, you good. You good. You good. Those official. I like those. My apologies, y'all. My daughter was showing me her shoes. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at Bitcoin. I'm liking the way Bitcoin is trading. I'm really liking the way Bitcoin is trading, especially on this weekly. I really want to take a look at the monthly. Yeah. Look at the monthly. I said it last week. I'm gonna say it this week. I'm gonna keep saying it unless we lose this 20-day and that 236, any type of pullback, I'm buying on Bitcoin. Any pullbacks down to $28,118. I'm gonna just say $28,000 even. Any pullbacks, I'm buying on Bitcoin. So, as far as Bitcoin goes, though, next stop as resistance, we're looking at $35,947. Next level of resistance, we're looking at $42,275. And the final level of resistance, we're looking at $48,602. So this would be a very, and I mean very ideal time, according to the charts. This is not financial advice. A very ideal time to either start mining or accumulating. Because this up here is an old high. This wick up here, that 69,086, $69,000 level, that's an old high. If we create a new high, we're going to $102,000. And if you go back and watch the video and you've seen that you had the opportunity to accumulate at $30,000 and you didn't, you're going to kick yourself. See what type of move that is. That's a 235% move. 235% move on Bitcoin. So if you're not accumulating Bitcoin, I would highly suggest doing so because that's what the charts say. This is not what I'm saying. That's what the charts say. All right. Let's take a look at that.
May I ask a question?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
So when you use the term accumulate, what is that?
Okay, so dollar cost averaging. So let's say, for instance, if you were in possession of, let's just say, a nice round number of $1,000. Okay. The way I look at Bitcoin or looking at any of these other assets that I'm talking about on the charts, I accumulate when assets are either moving to the side or consolidating. So let me show you what I'm talking about. This is consolidation. Let me turn all of this off. I want you to pay attention to this right here. This is called consolidation. When price doesn't really move high up or high down or extreme down, it just moves to the side. You see that?
Yeah.
So as price is moving to the side, it is allowing you to do something called dollar cost average, where you can spend that same $1,000, but not spend it all at once. So if I had $1,000, what I would do is I would be buying probably about $100, maybe $200 worth of Bitcoin right here. And if the price drops to here, $28,284, yep, then I'm going to buy some more right here. You get me?
Okay.
Now, if price breaks below here, and I know that the price used to be resistance right here, but it then turned into support right here, that's going to let me know that price could move down lower. So now I'm going to spend maybe another $100 or $200 on the way down. Now, that same $100 or $200 that you just spent right here, what happens when price goes back up? Now, that same $100 or $200 that you spent is now worth 12.64% more. But what happens when it comes back up to here? Now it's worth 22% more. You see how dollar cost averaging works?
Yes. Okay, awesome. Now another question.
Sure.
Where are you accumulating this? What account? What are you doing this in the, or
you can use MEXC?
What Hold on. Buy and remove. You do not accumulate and hold on any centralized exchange. You want to purchase your Bitcoin and you want to hold your Bitcoin or any of these other assets that you are accumulating in your own personal wallet. If you hold them on centralized exchanges and the centralized exchange decides that they're going to pack up and jump ship, they're going to take your Bitcoin with it.
Okay, okay.
So you can purchase on platforms like Coinbase. You can purchase on platforms like Gemini. You can purchase on platforms like Mexi. You can purchase on platforms like Qcoin. And as long as you are not holding your cryptocurrency on these platforms and you're not trading it actively, then you want to put it in your own possession. Think of this like gold. You wouldn't want anybody to hold your gold, right?
Correct.
So this is you holding your own gold.
Okay, so then that means I have to buy one of those one of them cold wallets?
Yeah, a cold storage wallet. Yes, sir.
Or you can even use a hot wallet right now. But I got a question, brother Bankroll. I'm noticing I got Bitcoin in my DeFi account. Is that the same thing? And how can I just move my Bitcoin from Mexi into my MetaMask wallet?
What you can do is if you have Bitcoin in your Mexi account, that's not the same as Bitcoin in your MetaMask. There's a thing called wrapped Bitcoin, and that is the ERC20 version of Bitcoin. So your MetaMask wallet, it doesn't have the feature to hold Bitcoin. So if you're using a hot wallet, I would recommend something like a Trust wallet or a what's another good
Exodus.
wallet? Yeah, Exodus. Definitely an Exodus wallet.
But just so I'm clear, I can't send my over the MetaMask and borrow against it.
Say that one more time.
I can't send my actual Bitcoin that I bought from Mexi into my MetaMask account.
No, you can't. No, you cannot. You cannot take that Bitcoin and put it. If you try to transfer Bitcoin from your Mexi to your MetaMask account, consider it gone. Because
Please pay
MetaMask,
attention to that, guys. I've heard a
yeah,
lot of people lose a lot of money. That's why I'm asking this question for y'all.
yeah.
I know the answer. If you want to hold the Bitcoin and use it as collateral, like he explained, it's an ERC20 or AVAX token or BRC20. It's a wrapped coin. So for you to
Mhm,
get that, you will still send AVAX to your AVAX chain, and then you can swap that AVAX into the wrapped Bitcoin that you have on there, and you can use that as leverage. But
mhm.
here's something that's important. That's not the same thing as Bitcoin. That
No,
just has the same price action as Bitcoin.
that is correct. Does everybody understand that? Do we need to explain that a little bit more?
Yeah, explain that a little bit more, please.
Okay, so check this out. Let's do some search right quick. Close this. Let me open this up. Let's go CoinGecko.
Would.
Somebody dropped something in the chat. I can't see it though. Chad dropped something, say jumper.exchange. I'll check that out in a minute, bro. I ain't heard of that one. Let's go, CoinGecko. So as CoinGecko is pulling up, the difference between a regular Bitcoin asset and a ERC20 asset is the ERC20 asset is a smart contract asset. Does that make sense?
Somewhat.
Okay. So a smart contract allows you to do those things that we were just talking about, how you can use the asset as collateral to take out a loan on one of these decentralized platforms.
Okay, that's an ERC.
Say that again.
So you're talking about an ERC allows you to do those functions.
That is correct.
Okay.
So when you're talking about regular Bitcoin, that's a hard asset and it's not a smart contract attached to it. Now, if you're talking about a Bitcoin ordinal, now that is a different type of Bitcoin asset and it does have a smart contract attached to it. But what we're talking about right now is the difference between wrapped Bitcoin and regular Bitcoin. So let me show you wrapped Bitcoin first, because everybody pretty much understands what Bitcoin is. This is wrapped Bitcoin. As you can see right here, you can find wrapped Bitcoin on Etherscan. It also has a contract address. You see that?
Okay.
Now, let's go to Bitcoin. And for everybody else that's on the call, if you do not know what a Bitcoin ordinal is, I would highly suggest doing your research. Now, we're on the regular Bitcoin. Bitcoin, hard asset, does not have a contract address, does it? Do you see one? I don't see one.
Nope.
Exactly. So you can't transfer a smart contract coin to a hard address. Bitcoin is a hard asset, much like gold.
Okay, okay.
So with that understanding, if you think it is, Bitcoin is physical gold. You know, you can wear your chain around your neck, you own it, you can sell it, you can do as you please. But the wrap Bitcoin is kind of like a contract on gold that you can trade on options. You got the same dollar value, but you don't own it. You can't control it. You can't do anything other than trade it.
Okay, okay.
I want to go back to wrap BTC right
That's a
quick.
good example. Thank you
Yeah.
for that example.
Yeah, that made it clear.
What was the all-time high on it? Huh.
Yeah, it's like a note.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Exactly like a note. The all-time high on wrap Bitcoin was $70,643. The all-time high on Bitcoin was 69,000. But I've seen wrap Bitcoin actually trade much higher than that $70,000 mark. So sometimes wrap Bitcoin can be so popular and so in demand that the value will increase way more than regular Bitcoin.
Mm-hmm.
I have a question.
Sure.
Can wrap Bitcoin be traded like a E20 token? I don't know if I'm saying it right.
Wrap Bitcoin is an ERC20 token.
Okay, that's what I wanted to know.
Yes, ma'am.
Because I'm looking at certain, because I know Bitcoin has tokens coming out too. Am I correct?
Yeah, well, I wouldn't necessarily say tokens. Bitcoin is coming out with the smart contract function
Okay.
that allows
Okay.
people to create NFTs.
Okay.
So
Okay.
that's
Yeah, I've
what
been doing my research on it, but I'm not really getting the clarity on it, so I'm still learning the language. I would say the
absolutely.
language of it.
Absolutely. I would highly suggest to keep doing your research until you understand it. You know what I'm saying? So that way when you do decide to get involved with it, you're not uneducated about the subject. All right, so let me get back to the charts. Did everybody understand that explanation though? I want to make sure before we move on.
Yeah, I did. It was good, a great example.
Awesome. All right, let's take a
Yeah,
look.
that was a great analogy, bro.
No doubt. No doubt. Glad everybody was able to understand it.
Now, okay, yeah, I understood. I do have one other question. In terms of a cold storage wallet,
Mm-hmm.
what is the best cold storage wallet to purchase?
Not Ledger.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't say that. Because I was gonna say it used to be Ledger, but I would say look at some other alternatives as well, because you could still have Ledger or you can keep a Ledger, but as long as you don't give that Ledger certain permissions, then Ledger is still a viable source to me. It's all about what you allow a cold wallet to do. If you allow certain functions, like right now with a hot wallet, as long as you don't allow certain functions to happen in your hot wallet is safe. If you decide to allow certain things, it's like permissions on an application. If you permit those things to look at certain things, then certain things will be found out about your cold storage or your hot storage. So Ledger is still, for me, a viable source. Keep Key is another one. What was that other one called that everybody wasn't really fond of, but it was still a good source? Not the Ledger, not the Keep Key. It was one more I cannot think of. Treasure Wallet. And Chad said Engrave. And I never seen an Engrave before. I might have to go check that out later. So it's definitely some options out here. But as long as your hard wallet comes with a seed phrase, as long as it comes with those 12 secret phrases, or 24, or sometimes it'll be 16 or 18. But as long as it comes with a seed phrase, it is yours. If it doesn't come with one, stay away from that.
So only buy it from the actual website, do not buy it from Amazon or
Please.
eBay or anything like that. And the final thing is, the reason why we're not trusting Ledger no more is they said, oh, don't worry if you forget your privacy keys, we can get them for you. Don't trust anybody that can give you a forgot password setting, right? In decentralization, there is no forgot password. You lose your passwords, you lose your money. But that also means that nobody else has access to your passwords. If they're telling you that, oh, if you lose it, don't worry, we haven't forgot your password setting, I wouldn't use them because that means they are storing your privacy keys somewhere.
Right.
That's a great point, though. That's a great point.
Now that you say that, let me ask this question. I know MetaMask, if you forget your passcode, you have to put your 12 C's in it. So do that means that they know your seed phrase?
No, you have to type in your seed phrase. That's okay.
Okay.
You don't want to
That's
be able
what
to say forgot password and then they say, oh, here's your seed phrase so you can remove your wallet because that means they had it the whole time.
Okay. That's what I wanted to know. Okay, good.
Yeah, because from my understanding, that seed phrase, they throw it out randomly. And once they throw it out one time, that's the first and last time it's going to ever be thrown out. And they don't even have access to it. So if you lose it, it's gone.
Yeah.
Okay. I wanted to get clarity on that. Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. No problem at all. Litecoin. Taking a look at Litecoin. Liking the way Litecoin is looking. I had a macro downtrend on Litecoin. It broke that downtrend. This one right here. It broke that downtrend and is now trading on top of that downtrend. So we had a breakout. Currently, we are in a back test on this. As long as we don't break back below this downtrend that I had drawn, we should be good to go. I'm looking for more upside on Litecoin. I'm actually looking for $270 on Litecoin. I'm currently accumulating Litecoin. I'm dollar cost averaging on it. I'm spending about $10 a day on Litecoin. And if I can actually get this to get up here, I would say I would have how much percentage return if I'm accumulating right now? You're looking at 180.56%. So right now, like I said, I'm only spending $10 a day. I'm only sacrificing lunch. $10 a day, and actually lunch costs more than that now. So I'm only sacrificing $10 a day, and I'm looking at a possible 180% return. And that's on Litecoin. Arbitrum. See what you got, RB.
So question,
Sure.
please. So that Litecoin, that can be done the same way. You're accumulating it and then you're holding it in your cold storage wallet.
That is correct.
Okay.
Well, currently I'm holding it in my hot storage because I'm really not doing anything with Litecoin right now. So I don't have it in my cold storage. I have it in my hot storage. And Brother Dennis, Venus is not available to the United States anymore.
What?
Yeah, bro.
What that happened?
Chad told me about it the other day, bro. Sick, hurt my heart.
I
I
just went to the website. I was just about to say that. I
Yeah.
just went to the website and it didn't come up. So I was just about to ask that question.
Yeah, it's a
What
wrap.
about those one of my Litecoin then? I don't know.
It's a wrap for Venus. So what
Yeah.
you got to do is you got to clear your cache. Turn on your VPN. Try to log in and try to move in and move out as much as you can. If not, your money's a wrap.
Man, that's messed up, bro.
Yeah,
Thank
bro.
y'all for telling me this. I got some work to do.
For sure, no doubt. Arbitrum, the stop got hit that I had set on Arbitrum. That was a 5.62% loss. I was looking for a possible 29% gain. Right now, let's go ahead, reassess. As long as we're holding above $1.06, I would say Arbitrum is in accumulation phase. As you can see, this is the support here, 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 here. All of this is the support. So $1.06 is looking like the major support. Anything trading below $1.06, I will look for this to be somewhere around 99 cents. Then I'm looking for somewhere around 94 cents. But as it stands right now, as long as we're holding above $1.06, I'm looking for more upside. So I think I'm a dollar cost average on Arbitrum as well, because they have a lot going on with their particular network, and the network is looking really promising. So for me, I'm gonna just go ahead and dollar cost average on Arbitrum. There's really not much you can say because it's a new asset, so it's kind of hard to chart a new asset on higher time frames. So I don't have a lot of information to go off of. The only thing I really have to go off of is what I can see, which is support and resistance. So here's your support, and then here is your resistance. So you're consolidating right now between $1.06 and $1.20. I will really look to be a buyer, probably somewhere around $1.20 if we could start opening and closing above that $1.20 mark. Let's take a look at AVAX. Not looking good for AVAX. Right there. There we go. There we go. Nice. You almost had a 382 retracement up to $14.30. As long as you're holding above $12.57, then you're looking like you could continue with this upside. But right now, you're getting the rejection right here. $13.62.
Yeah, I was talking about like that.
$13.62. I'm gonna just say right here. $13.72. So as you can see, that this used to be the support, it then turned into the resistance. Right here. Used to be support right here, turned into the resistance right here. So we lose that 236. I'm looking for more downside. So I would say this might be a pretty good short currently from where it is right now down to that 236. Because looking at it on the 4-hour, you are bearish. So right about where? 13.19. You say what, beautiful? The pilot lit. It's good now.
Who lit?
I did.
What do you mean?
I'll explain later.
Please do. Hurry. Please hurry.
Okay. All right. So this is your support on the 4-hour. You lose anything up under 13.19, I will go ahead and short this down to the 236. I will go ahead and short that down to the 236, and your 236 is at 12.57. So let's take a look. That downside, bam, right here. That's about a 4% return, almost 4.5. Yeah, a little over 4.5%. Yeah, a little over 4.5. I'll take that on a nice trade, 20x, 10x. See what happens with that. But
You
get
waiting,
that
you waiting
closure.
for it to break that 13.19?
Yes, sir.
Gotcha.
It actually looks like the beginning of an impulsive move, though, to be honest with you. But right here is your support on that 4-hour. So that's why I said 13.19. So let it break the 13.19 and then short it down to the 236. All right. Now, looking at Ethereum. I was long on Ethereum. I'm still long on Ethereum as long as I'm holding this 236. 236 is at 1821. 1821.94 to be exact. That is on the MEXC chart. That's where I'm currently trading on MEXC. I'm currently down 467. So anything closing below this 236, I'm going to go ahead and close out my trade. But it has to be on a daily time frame. But as I'm watching this, I'm noticing that this is just consolidation. Consolidation is somewhere around in between 1826. I'm going to go ahead and say somewhere around here, 1823. So 1823. Here's your consolidation. You've been consolidating on this point for the past since June the 22nd. It's almost July 22nd. So almost a full 30 days that you've been consolidating in between these two areas. Now, actually, let me put a resistance level right up here. $19.79. So between 1823 and 1979, if you cannot get back above 1979, I would even go so far as to say $2,000, to be honest with you. I would just go ahead and say 2,000. Where's the 2,000 mark at? Right about here. Let me adjust this. Bam. All right, so $2,000 right there. We can get back above $2,000. I would say the bull market is definitely still on. But looking at this on an overall fashion and on my EMAs, I'm above all major moving averages. We are above all major moving averages. And if I do this Fibonacci retracement again, from the max top to the max bottom, we consolidating on the weekly. We got 236 support on 1822. Right there. 1, 2, 3 candles. We got 5 days and 6 hours. But that thing is consolidating heavy on the daily. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, almost 20 days. Been consolidating on that 236. Future market y'all hear a lot of noise in the background. All right, there we go. Cool. So just looking at this, I'm really holding my trade because on a long-term trade, on a very large swing, this thing could move. And if it moves, you don't want to be missing out on the consolidation period in which we are in right now. Last asset I'm gonna take a look at is Chainlink, and I'm gonna look at that on the spot price. Take a look at the weekly. Let's see what we got. Right here, 492. Right there, 975. Bring it up right there. I would even go as far as to say here. Yep. So 937. So you've been in this box right here for quite some time as well. No doubt, family. I know I had ran over on time. I know it's an hour and 6 minutes in. I'm gonna go ahead and end it with Chainlink though. Chainlink, I'm still consolidating. We're still consolidating on the weekly, and I'm still dollar cost averaging on Chainlink, even though it's looking like you're still in this macro downtrend. Anything closing up under 492, I'm gonna go ahead and cut off my dollar cost average, and then I will start looking for some better positions somewhere around 346, and then somewhere around 222. So I'm gonna mark that off right there. I like 222. But as it stands right now, I'm still dollar cost averaging on Chainlink. And that is my market analysis for today. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. If you have any more questions, just drop them in the chat in the Discord, and I will holler at y'all later. Peace, family.
Appreciate you.
No doubt.